to give you a sense of where we are in the reading, we start reading Simcha's Torah, which was probably last September or October-ish, and we read through the sequence book by book, and we're just finished the third book, so we're a little more than halfway through at this point. We'll be until Simchat Torah next year, which is in October again. And we've gotten through the stories in Genesis with all the patriarchs and matriarchs and the families and the family feuding and sibling rivalry and children and parents and all that stuff with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and Joseph and the brothers and all those stories. So that's well past. We got through Exodus with the story of Moses and Egypt and slaves and Pharaoh and leaving Egypt and the Red Sea party and the Ten Commandments and all the high-profile stuff in the movie. That's done. The third book of Leviticus is mostly the laws, and so you're telling the children of Israel how to live and giving them all the laws of the sacrifice and things that don't necessarily apply to us today. And some of them are kind of hard to get a handle on because of that, but that's what the book consists of. Law, all 613 commandments, most of which come from that book. Now we're going to kind of a neat section. It's basically the story of not all 40 years of wandering, etc., but it's the stories of what actually happened on a more day-to-day basis and a more human basis. And it starts with what we're going to talk about in a little while, what they had to do to prepare to be wandering, to be a new nation for unknown then for 40 years, and how to prepare for that, how to do that, how to live like that. And so we're going to the very human part of the Torah as far as what people have to do to survive and to overcome many obstacles. So it's a good lesson in there for all of us to learn. And we'll talk more about that in a little while. The Torah is, if you've ever seen the Torah inside, it's handwritten by quill and pen and ink. It takes a very long time, and because it's handwritten, there are no vowels and no punctuation and no cancellation marks. Remember in Hebrew are letters, and the vowels are little dots and dashes. You can't put dots and dashes in, which just be too much, and so they're not there. So when Nolan had to learn to read, he had to learn to read the Hebrew first, and then to see it on the side from the Torah. And that's part of the expertise that the Mitzvah prepare for, because otherwise it's easy to just do that for me, because this is not a very tricky thing. So there are three sections of the Torah to read. You can read it in Hebrew and English. So you can all follow, and it is in your book as well. The terms of that it starts on page 10. And for the first Aliyah, we will call all the grandparents, Merle, Jay, Myrna, and Richard, Susan, and Barry. Please come to me. Sata, Earl, Jay, Myrna, Richard, Susan, Barry, Aliyah, Rishona.
Out there, Adonai El Moshe, Ben Sinai Behad Ba'od Hashemi, Bashana Hashemi, the Satan Eretz Mitzrayim Lemor, Se'u et Rosh Kol Eda B'nei Yisrael, Al Mishpachotam Aved Avotam. Par Shemel calls a heart with Gudelotam. them Esrim Shanavamala, Kol Yosei Savaba Yisrael, Tiv Kadu Otam, Lasiv Otam Atavaha Aram, Yitchem Yu, Yish Lamate, Yish Roslevet Avuta. The Lord spoke to Moses in the Sinai desert, in the tent of meeting on the first day of the second month, in the second year after the exodus from the land of Egypt, saying, Take the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel, by families following their father's house. They had count of every male according to the number of their names. From 20 years old and upwards, all who are fit to go out to the army in Israel, you shall count them by their legions, you and Aaron. With you there shall be a man from each tribe, one who is head of his father's house.
Baruch